Yo, what's going on with these tunnels out here in Brooklyn? You guys catch wind of this? Because I thought that they were normally the ones accusing other people of digging tunnels, but then we find out that they're the ones with tunnels, and they're going where exactly? Very strange situation. Very strange situation. Inside the mysterious 50-foot long tunnel beneath a Brooklyn synagogue that sparked a riot. Well, of course, and there is so much information surrounding this stuff where we just kind of got to get to the bottom of this, because I found this to be very interesting. Very interesting. Videos revealed the inside of a bizarre tunnel built by a group of young Hasidic Jewish men underneath a historic Brooklyn synagogue. Yeah, where was it going and where did it come from? Footage, the CrownHeights.info Instagram leads viewers downstairs through hallways to a dirt-filled room, roughly 2 foot by 2 foot grate, which can be removed in the wall of the building, which is adjacent to the Chabad-Lubavitch World Headquarters in Crown Heights. Okay, the videographer then crawls through the hole, which leads to a 3-foot high dirt tunnel that reportedly extends about 50 feet and is around 2 corners of the headquarters, the location of a shuttered men's ritual bath. Oh, so it leads to a bathhouse. Oh. Photos shared from the Crown Heights info website show a beer can side of the tunnel and an electrical wire hanging. The adjacent buildings, dirt-filled rooms, clothes, and other items. Yeah, other items. We'll focus on those shortly. Scattered around, apparently left by renegade diggers at the Chabad-Lubavitch movement. Of course, man. Why are they there? Why are they there? The alleged rogue members of the movement, advanced by the late Rabbi Meacham Mendel Schneerson, had reportedly been digging the tunnel under the 100-year-old synagogue for nearly a year. Nearly a year, huh? A tunnel apparently was designed to reach the abandoned men's mitzvah, a ritual bath, around the corner to expand the synagogue, according to a Jewish outlet Forward. Yeah, it was really tough, and this was the only way that they could do that. But we have some blueprints here that'll show us, or at least some topographical maps that'll really kind of make you question that explanation. The underground pathway was not discovered until last month, when neighbors reported suspicious noises coming from beneath their homes, Israel National News reported. Exactly. Because, okay, here we go. There you have, the tunnel's discovered right there on Eastern Parkway, Brooklyn Ave. But, okay, there you have the passageway underneath the buildings from, the Chabad headquarters, underneath the women's prayer section, and into the former men's bath. The former men's bath. Okay, why did you need a tunnel for that? Because there you can see, it's like very clearly there's some doors you can get in. What are we doing? Some time ago, a group of extremist students broke through a few walls and adjacent properties to the synagogue at 788 Eastern Parkway to provide them unauthorized access. Oh no, Rabbi Modi Seligson, all right, and a spokesman for Chabad-Lubavitch, in an email statement to the Post. Earlier today, a cement truck was brought in to repair those walls, but not the tunnels. Okay, those efforts were disrupted by the extremists who broke through the walls of the synagogue, vandalizing the sanctuary in an effort to preserve their unauthorized access. They have since been arrested and the building closed pending a structural safety review. Lubavitch officials have attempted to gain proper control of the premises through the New York State court system. Unfortunately, despite consistently prevailing in court, the process has dragged on for years, Seligson said. This is obviously deeply distressing to the Lubavitch movement and the Jewish community worldwide. Yes, of course, all Jews feel this pain. We hope and pray to be able to expeditiously restore the sanctity and decorum of this holy place. A holy place that you could dig tunnels under for the better part of a year without anybody noticing. Come on, man. Another statement from the headquarters added that the group of young agitators were primarily in the United States on student visas. Oh, where did they come from? Does anybody want to elucidate that? These individuals have been squatting in the synagogue and attempted to take control by demolishing walls to connect the basement to the adjacent building, intending to expand the sanctuary. Steps are being taken to revoke their student visas and repatriate them to their countries of origin. Which ones? Mention them. Name them. After the tunnel's discovery, the synagogue leadership called for structural engineers to assess the building damage, and on Monday, cement mixers arrived to fill it in, sparking a riot. And that's where we ended up getting a bunch of great memes, like Super Mario Brothers just popping up out of the grates, and then you had the walls being taken down, but it's like, what's with all the stuff that's behind there? But they're also not showing one very famous picture that was down there. Like, as you can see from this video that's right here, this is from inside the building. They pull out a what's that? A mattress with a I wonder what they were using that for. Or what about this? What about inside the tunnels? Okay, where you have extremists. It's just these radical extremists that are out there. Why do you have a baby's high chair down there? Doesn't make a lot of sense, and just asking questions this time around. But Elijah Schaefer has a nice 3-point document here debunking some of the claims, because the claims, no, these were just being used in order to get access. Don't worry about any of that stuff. There's been nothing to see here, really. New York City Jewish tunnels narrative changes. Daily Mail calls into question the narrative the tunnels were to expand the synagogue. Cites no evidence. Oh, but we just heard from a spokesman from the, interesting. Crown Heights records that the tunnels were dug 6 months ago, revealing that they weren't used to travel during the coup. Yeah, because that was an early narrative that I heard out there. Oh, they were just trying to go into their places of worship and they needed access because all of the lockdowns that were happening 18 months ago, 2 years ago. Okay. There was a legal dispute over who even owns the building, which is bizarre because it's difficult to place responsibility on anyone. Does nobody own the building? I'm not saying I know the tunnels were used for anything nefarious. However, watching big names in the media spread false info again to score points for their employers and colleagues. Yeah, because I'm hearing a lot of, oh, wow, if they were just trying to go in there and they were just trying to worship, very based. But no, can we just get to the bottom of this? Because I've been hearing an awful lot about tunnels in the past few months, and then for this side of the conversation to come out and be the ones that were actually digging, maintaining, and using said tunnels, just got some questions. All the lies that were told, people mad at me for questioning the narratives, but I correct each and every time. Need to dig deeper into this because the further I'm going, the more suspicious I get. Crazy details here. Should I do a deep dive mini episode on this? I hope you do, Elijah, because that'd be super important. But yeah, here's the evidence that he cites, okay? The purpose of the tunnel is unclear. The website forward.com reported it was designed to reach the abandoned women's mitzvah, or ritual bath. No, it was the men's one, right? The website said the tunnel had been dug to expand the synagogue, although it was unclear how it would do so. On Monday, yes, cement mixers arrived. The tunnels were discovered back in December. The synagogue's leader called in structural engineers to assess the damage. But what else does he have right here? While details on the tunnels remain scarce, with some rumors spreading, it appears that the group of Bokurim began digging around 6 months ago in an attempt to expand 770. Yeah, so it's not really to do anything in regards of moving people in secrecy. Or maybe it was, and that's just one of those aspects that we're just really not getting too many pieces of information on. But I like that last paragraph that's right there. Working at night for an extended period of time, the Bokurim began digging from the mikvah building and hollowed out a tunnel that sounds eerily similar to those used by Hamas in the Gaza Strip. Right. Used by Hamas. The tunnels, while amateurish, managed to extend all the way to 770, where it burrowed under the Kingston Ave women's section, possibly destabilizing it. Wow! It's not like certain types of people aren't accustomed to destabilizing by undermining anything. How could that possibly be the case? That paragraph is very anti-Semitic, and I won't stand for it, but I sure as hell will tunnel for it and continue to find out what exactly is going on out there. It's very strange, and the fact that the media is just trying to make this thing go away real quick also lets me know that there's probably something worth finding out right here. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.